a pleasure to be here.
That's huge.
Oh, in fact, I forgot a few things.
Yeah, no, for sure. He has better hair than the real Donald Trump. There, it's got movement, yeah.
All right. Well, welcome to the 2016 presidential debate hosted by USU Extension. Secretary Clinton and Donald Trump will now introduce themselves.
All right, I am Hillary Rodham Clinton. I have been a U.S. Senator. I have been the Secretary of State. I have also been the First Lady of the U.S. and the First Lady of Arkansas, and I am very prepared to do this job. And my slogan is, no more email.
My name's Donald J. Trump. The J is spelled J. I'm a U.S. citizen. There's no question about that. I happened to talk to Bill before the election, and I asked him, what do attorneys wear to debates? And he said lawsuits.
Well, you know, Donald, I talked to your wife, and she told me she doesn't want to be the First Lady.
Oh, why not?
Because she doesn't want to move into a smaller house.
Oh.
And I'm getting ready for an 8-year term because my vision is 2020.
Well, I have really good vision too. I had LASIK.
All right, Mr. Trump, what plans do you have for this great nation?
Well, as you know, my slogan is to make Extension great again. And I have a 12-point plan. It's called P&T.
No.
Some people call it promotion and tenure. Some people call it please and thank you. But I call it President Trump, P&T. What it entails is paid time off. You work when you want. You don't when you don't. You make up your own bonuses. You write your own checks. You don't pay taxes. It's worked for me. And this is going to be a job creator that you haven't seen since the Osmonds. It's going to be a beautiful thing to watch.
And Secretary Clinton, what plans are you working on?
Well, I'm planning my garden. And you know, I started with the USU Extension garden website. It's so great. You've got to plan to properly prepare your soil, choose the right varieties, plant the seeds at just the right time, I must add, and then you just sit back and watch it grow.
Well, that's fine and all, but how are you going to water it? Have you thought about the trickle down?
And the kind of plan that Donald has put forth would be trickle down. In fact, it would be the most extreme version. The biggest trickle down would be for the top % of the people in this country that you've ever seen in your life. I think it should be called the trumped up trickle down, because that's exactly what it would be. And that's how you grow a garden, people.
Mr. Trump, tell us about this wall you want to build.
Well, it would be huge. It would be impenetrable. It would have my face and my hair all over it. And it would be cheap to build. Nobody builds walls better than me. And I build them very inexpensively. The wall would keep the loudmouth BYU fans out of this valley. It would also keep the annoying U fans out of our territory. And I'll make sure BYU pays for the wall. You read my words.
Secretary Clinton, tell us what projects you're working on.
Well, who needs a wall? I'm working with Extension irrigation specialists to build an expansive river. It will go on for miles and miles and miles. And if you don't believe me, you may be in denial.
This is a question for both of you. We'll start with Mr. Trump. Why are you running for president?
Well, I'll tell you why Hillary's running for president, because it's easier than running from the law. But I'll tell you this, Hillary doesn't have the looks or the stamina, and I repeat, does not have the stamina for this job.
As soon as he's traveled to all 29 countries and negotiates a peace deal and a ceasefire at a county 4-H livestock auction, he can talk to me about stamina. Donald, I know you live in your own reality.
Well, one more thing. MSNBC recently came out with a poll that says you've already been president for 2 years.
Well, I heard Donald only wants to be president so he can fly on Air Force One.
Secretary Clinton, what makes you think you're qualified to be the next president?
Well, let's talk about me first. I've got some good news and some bad news. You know, when people find out I've won the presidency to the White House, all the Democrats are going to be depressed. But the good news is, depression is covered by Obamacare.
And I have a feeling that by the time that this thing is over, I'm gonna be blamed for everything that's ever happened.
And why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Mr. Trump criticized me for preparing for this debate. And he's right, I did, and I'm proud of it. I prepared for an emergency according to the dictates outlined by USU Extension. Are you prepared, Mr. Trump? And what's in your 72-hour kit?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I happen to bring it with me. Well, we've got, first of all, small bills to pay the little people for the stuff I don't want to do. Got some food, turkey broth, hair care products. What else do we have in here? First aid kit. Flashlight combo. We've got an emergency blanket so I can cuddle with all my beautiful friends.
Of course.
And let's see.
You and my husband.
I've got charging cords for my phone in case any diplomats happen to call. And some other household ingredients, like Resolve. We get to the bottom of issues. Shout for a debate like today. And Lysol. That's for you.
Okay. Any flash drives in there?
Oh yeah, that happens to be in my pocket of my other pants. But I do have a flash drive for all 30,000 of your email. We're going to keep those on file.
Mr. Trump, how did you get so smart?
Well, my IQ is one of the highest, as you know. Please don't feel stupid or insecure when you're around me. It's not your fault. Part of my beauty is that I am very, very rich. I also don't need marketing people to make me look good because I have all the answers. And they wrote this for me. I watch a lot of extension YouTube videos, and I haven't paid income taxes for the past 10 years, and I never delete an email.
Oh.
I'm smart, not a loser.
Well, I have a degree from the Y. Yale, that is. And I'm also a master gardener, a master food preserver, a master beekeeper, and a master emailer. And I am releasing 33,000 emails in a series of books and peer-reviewed fact sheets.
Oh, really?
They just submitted the final version into Fast Track, and I'm waiting to hear from my publisher. The book is called The Deleted Emails of Hillary Clinton, a parody.
Well, maybe you need some emails and marketing experts on your team. I just want people like me. I've worked hard for myself, worked hard for my hair, and worked hard for no one else.
It's true.
Well, folks, I think that's all the time we have for today. We'll let the voters decide.
Trump, Trump.